guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have Throwback Thursday to discuss and share. I would like to thank BABF for choosing this week's melt, but before we go any further, I will tell you what is on my lips. I have nothing on my nails. On my lips, I've decided to throw a little sparkle, and it's in the color Olivia by Buxom, and there's a lot of glitter and sparkle in it. So BABF chose Scentsationals Rose Lychee Macaroon. And this one, prefaces by stating I had used 2 cubes of it like almost a year ago, so I still had 4 cubes remaining, and I did use all of it up, so that's a good sign. So as you can see in the picture, there's a rose there, there's a lychee nut, I think is what they are, and then a macaroon, sorry, those cookies in the center. So I guess it's supposed to emanate the scents, the smell of the cookie outside, and it's supposed to be the rose lychee flavor cream inside the middle of these macaroons. I've never actually had a macaroon. I know, shocker. But they look pretty. A nice French patisserie. I did do French when I was younger, but I can't remember which is the proper word. I'm sure someone will correct me. But so anyway, there's this. So I will say I used 2 cubes at a time. So I used 2 cubes and I tried it first in my kitchen in my, I guess it's Mainstays 25-watt owl warmer. And then once that was done, I took the other 2 cubes and popped them into my bathroom. My little, I think it's 18-watt melter that I have in my bathroom. It's a plug-in. So I will start off with where it was in the kitchen. I did not prefer it in the kitchen. I'll just put it out that way. So scent throw on cold when I picked this up. It's an interesting scent. It does definitely have floral. Obviously it's got rose. It reminded me of something from the Body Shop. Like there's a scent that I used on my face or something like that that was sweet but yet floral on my face when I was younger. We're talking in the 90s that this reminds me of. So there was a bit of nostalgia there. So I did pick this up. I'd say my scent appeal on cold is about a 7 when I did pick this up. These are found at Walmart. I have not seen this particular kind at my Walmart lately, but then again, my Walmart sucks. And I don't know what's happening to a lot of us Canadians in a lot of our Walmarts. I'm seeing lots of warmers and very few melts, like Scentsationals melts. So I'm a little worried because that's where I started. I still go there every single time I go to Walmart. I still go to that aisle in hopes that they will restock. Didn't see any spring line, but anyway, I digress. So scent appeal is about a 7. So like I said, where I melted it, so this, when I melted the 2 cubes in the kitchen, obviously had a little bit of a bigger space to spread. And I'd say the scent throw on that one, I would give it a 6. Again, it did have a larger space to fill, and it only lasted a good day, like a good, say 12 to 14 hours, which isn't bad. I know lots of people who change out their scents much or more often, but as this is a Throwback Thursday, I try to make it as pure as possible. I try to let it run until it's done to give you guys an idea of how long it lasts. But also I don't like to mix them when I'm doing my Throwback Thursday. After Throwback Thursday, if I have a cube or so left, absolutely will mix it up a little bit and see if I can make my own creation. So it didn't do very well in my kitchen. But I took the last 2 cubes and went to the bathroom back there in a little 18-watt melter that I mentioned before, and it did really well. And in fact, I preferred this scent in my bathroom, which was strange. And I think it's because the floral comes out just a little bit more than any of the sweetness, any of the fruit of the lychee. I've had a lychee martini before, and it was so good. Like it's refreshing more than anything. I don't even know how to describe it, lychee. It's just a really refreshing fruit or nut. I don't know. I think there's a seed in it. I think there is a seed in it. So I'm not sure. It might be a nut more than a fruit. But anyway, so I would describe this as a very refreshing and floral scent. Fruity refreshing. Nothing like a cucumber, but if you know what a cucumber is like, you know it's refreshing. It's very mild. So anyway, in the bathroom, I found this to work best, and I preferred it in the bathroom. With that being said, smaller space, still used 2 cubes. It lasted 2 days in there, and I'd say the scent appeal in my bathroom went up to more of an 8. There's just something about it that just screamed bathroom melt. Normally in my bathroom I put in like rain scents, like really refreshing oceanic, that kind of like sea salt scents, things like that. I like that in the bathroom because my bathroom is an aqua green color too, and you know, anyway, not always, but that's what I generally put in there. So I'm surprised when I put those 2 cubes in there, and it did really, really well. Lower wattage, and it lasted longer, and the space was smaller. So and I didn't feel the need to save a cube and blend it and see, because I know that I've done that before where I've got some cubes left on a Throwback Thursday and I'm like, I didn't really like it very much, so I'm hoping to melt it and blend it with something else after the Throwback Thursday is over. Well, I didn't feel like I needed to do that at all. So BABF, thank you very much for choosing this melt. I quite enjoyed it. Again, I enjoyed it more in my bathroom than I did in my bigger space. So I think that's what I would recommend if you could find this. I actually liked it in the bathroom. It may actually be for a small bedroom or a den. This actually might not be too bad as well. So with that being said, as usual, the very first person down below to comment and choose one of these lovely things, I will acknowledge that, and I will get melting or burning, whichever you choose, and come back to you the following Thursday. And we don't have too much left. We just have, what is it? What are we today? We only have, this is actually, I guess when this is going to go up on the last Thursday of April, but we'll be reviewing the first week of May, so we really don't have a whole lot of time left on spring melt. So I'm really excited to pull for what I'm going to do for the summertime. So with that being said, again, a lot of digressing. I'll jump into the candles I have. The 2-wick DW Home Blanc Fleur de Jasmine, Illumes Cloverleaf Nectar. Then we have Scentsationals Petal Showers. Again from Scentsationals, we have Iced Lemon Sugar Cookie. And also Scentsationals Honey Bourbon Frosting. And lastly, we also have from Beezy Tarts, we have Glazed Citrus Pound Cake. So there you are, you guys. That is what you have to choose from between now and, I guess, oh my gosh, there's just only like, I guess that means only 4 more weeks left or so. So I'm really looking forward to diving in. I will do a mixture of candles and wax melts as well. I did a lot more melts for the spring because I actually don't enjoy a lot of florals, so that I don't have and spring to a lot of people is florals. Or for me, it's florals, lemon, like orange, like citrus type scents. But in the summertime, I do have a lot of candles, some of them a little bit older from Bath & Body Works, so you may have seen a few of those in there, but I do have some candles from other brands that I've been saving that didn't either make it from last year's Throwback Thursday Summer Edition, or that I have purchased since then that I thought would be perfect for the summer. So you guys, as always, be safe and have fun.